Hello, Miss Radhika. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate your time. Um, Let me introduce myself. My name is Rosniza, and I'm currently working on a feature about local business and their starting journey. And I'm excited to hear your insight and your experience. If you're ready, I would love to start by asking you to introduce about yourself.
Hi, good morning. Okay, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Radhika Kopusami. I am from Ipoh, Perak, Malaysia. Okay, I qualified in year 2003 in one of the nursing college in Malaysia. Okay, at year 2009, I chose to upgrade my career, so I went into teaching. Okay, I went as a clinical instructor. I worked as a clinical instructor for almost 5 years. After that, I decided to go to Saudi Arabia. So I went to Saudi Arabia. I worked at for 2 years, and after I back from Saudi Arabia, I changed my mind. I would like to. I tried. I wanted to open up a nursing home. So I wanted to try to do business. So that's where I started my business.
Hi, my name is Siti Sureh binti Tomin. I came from cohort 5. Can you walk us through your journey as an entrepreneur?
Hi. Okay. Can you walk your journey through us as an entrepreneur? Okay. My journey as an entrepreneur from nurse to nursing home founder. Okay. Beginning, it was my passion for care. Okay. For 25 years, I worked as a staff nurse. Every patient I cared for reminded me how deeply I loved helping others. But over time, I saw a gap. Many elderly people didn't have proper care at home. Some were neglected, lonely, or didn't get the nursing attention they needed. I kept thinking, what if I could create a place where they are treated like a family? The thought became a seed and it grew. In 2017, I finally decided something bold. I opened my elderly care center, ProCare Home for Senior Camp. I had no fancy office, no huge capital, just my nursing experience, my compassion, and my belief that seniors deserve dignity and love. Starting was scary. I was not just nurse anymore. I had to become a businesswoman too. I had to learn how to register to run a business, how to hire and train caregivers, how to deal with licensing, inspections, and health authorities, how to manage costs and still give the best service. I made mistakes, I cried some nights, but I kept going. People think owning a business means freedom, but reality it means responsibility. Some challenges I faced, finding trustworthy staff, especially when some left suddenly. Okay, financial stress, some months were tight, okay, but I had to still pay the bill. Trust issue, one time I faced a false report, and it was traumatic and humiliating moment. I felt betrayed and scared, but I stayed strong because I knew the truth. Over time, families begin to trust me. Word spread. I didn't need a big advertisement. My work spoke for myself. Today, ProCare is more than a business. It's a home, a place where seniors are treated with love, families find peace of mind, my team grows and learns support each other. What I've learned as an entrepreneur, business is not easy, but it's worth it. People will doubt you, but don't doubt yourself. Your why must be strong. Mine is to give senior the best final chapter in life. Be ready to wear many hats: nurse, leader, HR, finance, cleaner, cook, whatever it takes. My journey is still going. I have dreams to expand, to improve, to serve more families, but I will never forget where it started with one nurse, one dream, and one big heart. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Ratika. My name is Azlina Betijuso. Can you share with us what inspired you to start this home care business?
Okay, what inspired me to open up this home care? Okay, basically, when I was a clinical instructor, I always bring my student nurses to nursing home. So whenever I bring the student to nursing home, I always observe the environment, I always observe the setting, and also I interviewed the nursing home owners. Okay, from there I have quite you can say interest. Okay, because basically I like to do business. So that's where I was thinking, okay, why not I give a try to open up a nursing home. So that was my first idea actually. From the clinical instructor where I bring the student nurses to nursing home, that's where it's inspired me to open up a nursing home.
Hi Miss Ratiga, my name is Zana binti Yaakob. What service do you offer and which one are most in demand?
Okay, in my nursing home, the service that I offered and quite demand is actually a patient care. Okay, where immobile patient, okay, stroke patient, amputated patient, coma patient. Okay, so usually this type of patient care that will be coming to my nursing home. Okay, the service that always demand is actually basic ADL lah. Okay, where they need the full care, full attendant for the patient. You see, so like turning, feeding, rush tube feeding, suctioning, and also ADL, not taking bath, changing pampers. So based all these needs, that means extended nursing care that carried out from the hospital. This where I carried out at my nursing center. So basically we can say that as an extended nursing care.
Hi, my name is Zhong Zehui. Could you please share the most significant learning experience in running a business? Thank you.
What are the most significant learning experience in running a business? Okay, to be a entrepreneur, the first thing that you need is to be patient. Okay, and second, you need to develop your financial management, also your personal development. Okay, and also you have to plan your and you have to give the importance for the financial management. Okay, and also the effective communication, which you have to do your marketing. Okay, and also the ability to adapt the changes that you will be that will happen, time throughout the time.
Hi, Ms. Radhika. My name is Prita Jaitisa. First of all, I would like to thank you for your time and for sharing your experience. I'm fascinated with your journey becoming entrepreneurship. My question for you is, what quality do you think every entrepreneur should possess?
As an entrepreneur, what qualities that you need? Okay, first you have to be strong, you have to be brave, and you have the ability to critically analyze your problem. Okay, you have to have vision and innovation prior for you to be a successful entrepreneur, and also risk tolerance. Okay, whereby you are ready to take the risk whenever you want to try to change your management. Okay, and you must be self motivated, and you have to have that ability to quick problem solving, and also leadership. Okay, leadership is very important because as an entrepreneur you will have a subordinates to run the business. So as a leader, you must be very knowledgeable. Okay, at the same time you must be, again, the patient is very very important. Okay, you have to be patient so that you can deliver your message to your subordinates, and both have you all have to work as a team to grow your business.
Hi Miss, I'm Nurani binti Safi'i. Just a quick question to ask. What is the hardest part of you running your own nursing home? Like, what is the biggest challenge you face as an entrepreneur? If you don't mind to share.
Okay, what is the hardest part being an entrepreneur? Okay, I always would say managing financially. Okay, financial risk, and then emotional. Okay, you have to deal with your emotion, and also building teams and finding customers. Okay, competition, you will have many Nowadays nursing homes actually grows like a mushroom, okay, whereby you have to really put an effort to do your marketing and to gain your customers, okay. Your customers have to believe that you are giving a best service to their loved one.
Wow, managing financially itself is already difficult. But thank you, Miss, for being open and honest. It's meant a lot to us.
Hi Miss, I'm Nur Hidayus. I will continue our interview with next question about your business. So, can you tell me how is your business now if you want to compare to when you first start this business? I'm sure you have a lot of challenging that you face during the time you want to start the business. Can you share with me or all of us? Thank you, Miss.
How is my business now compared to previously? Okay, when I started my business in year 2017 and now it's 2025, there were many challenging challenges that I went through, and I've managed to set up my business by myself, okay, regardless the whatever things that needed to open up a business, okay. So beginning my business was doing very very well, okay, but after the COVID, the business started to slow down, and also because many people started to open up nursing homes in Ipoh, and people are actually looking for a cheaper price and lower price. So my starting price in nursing home starts from 1,006, okay. I can't go below than 1,000 because the cost of living is quite high, and also my center is actually, I only have about 15 beds only. So I always go for quality than quantity. So that's where now the business to say okay, compared to previously, now it's okay. Previously it was doing very well, but now it's okay.
Hi, Miss Radhika. I am Yoga Devi here. Could you please share with us, like, how did you manage your work-life balance as this business, yeah, is a 24 hours ongoing? How did you manage it?
Okay, how do I manage my work life and family? Okay, actually, because I'm doing business, the time is actually is I have to manage my time. Okay, so basically, I am able to segregate my times between business and family. So time management is very very important.
My name is Joanne Amos. So, what would be your advice for someone who would like to set up a business in terms of legal and accounting matters?
Okay, what would you advise for someone who would like to set up business in terms of legal and accounting matters? Okay, so basically, what you have to do is you must make sure each state, each district, they have their own requirement. So first thing you must go and get to know what is the setup program, okay, and also like bomba jabatan jabatan kebajikan, okay, jabatan kebajikan, and also your SSM, and you must have your landed property, okay. So all this is very important. At the same time, you must have enough fund for you to roll your business. That means you have to have modal, okay. You have to have modal, so that you can manage your financially very well, okay.
Hi, Ms. Ratika. I'm Kavita Narayanan. My question is, what advice would you give to someone who just starting their own business?
Okay, my advice for someone who just starting their own business, okay, make sure your financial is strong, make sure you are ready to take your risk, and make sure be prepared if you're going to have failure in your business, and do not give up, okay. As an entrepreneur, what I would like to say is business is so called gambling, okay. That means you have to put all your effort, you have to make sure you give your best, and you have to give your time frame is very important. You had at least to start to establish a business, you at least need 1 to 2 years, okay, to cross the border, the passing frame. Okay, once you manage to pass the passing frame 1 to 2 years, that means you are a successful entrepreneur. Thank you very much.